friends, welcome back to my crafty space. In today's video, we're going to be continuing in my scrappy notebook or my Mochi Things notebook, documenting more of our summer stories. Today's story is about having a play date with some of my daughter's friends, or a family which included one of her friends from school. We hosted them at our house this summer so we could all get to know each other and give our kids a chance to play. So I've got a couple of photos here documenting playing out in the backyard with all of the kids, a little tiny bit of journaling, and then I'm also going to be using my Allie Edwards Friends story stamp to do all of my stamping for this day's layout. So I will go ahead, put you on fast forward while I get everything done, and then we'll slow down. I'll read my little bit of journaling here and we will finish up for today. So let's dive in. For this layout, I'm going to start by taking my Friends story stamp and peeling off all of these stamps I'm hoping to use, adding them into their boxes, which is just a way for me to keep in mind where everything is going to go. It helps me almost visualize my page before I start doing any stamping. When I was looking at colors for inks I wanted to use this time, I used my photos as inspiration. There is a lot of this blue color, and then there's also some orange. So I thought it would be fun to bring in both the blue and the orange in order to make this little layout feel nice and cohesive. To fill in some of the blank spots around the titles or in the bottom right-hand box, I'm going to use the floral stamps that were included in this stamp set. They are so cute. There's one that's a little, like, it's got a ton of little petals with a hole in the center. And that one I'm going to put up in the title and next to my journaling prompt, which says good friends, good times, and then I'll add my journaling underneath that. There's also a flower that looks almost like a kind of like a boho-ish tulip, I want to say. And so I'm going to create this little floral element in the bottom right-hand box just as a way to decorate the page a little bit more and bring in some more of the orange color, which is what I'm using for the little tiny flower as well. I used the blue ink to stamp out Celebrating Friendship, and that's serving as my title for this layout. Underneath that, I have a subtitle that says, I love this friendship, or something along those lines. And then I have used my matte clear sticker paper to print off my journaling. I just need to remove the backing and stick it in the box underneath the Good Friends, Good Times title. For the photos, they are pretty much all from playing outside in the backyard with Izzy's friends. We have this tunnel that they love to play with. I found it at Target on clearance for like 10 bucks one day, and it's one of their favorite things to play with outside. So they got that out and everybody squeezed into it and they kind of wormed their way around the yard and had a lot of fun with that. So I took some pictures, and that's primarily what my pictures are of. I also have one of Izzy and her friend at the dinner table where they're just squeezing in next to each other and smiling at the camera. I really love having these pictures in here because we intended to have friends over more throughout the summer, but we ended up being too busy, so we didn't quite have that chance. So it's just nice that we were able to have them over at least once and get some pictures of the kids when they are at this stage of life. After sticking everything down, I'm going to call this one done. All right, that one came together super, super quick, mostly because I only used that one stamp set in order to create my entire layout. And it really helps to keep everything nice and cohesive as well. So that's one of my tips when you're working on these types of layouts, is just choose 1 or 2, 3 maximum stamp sets that you're using, because you can create a full, robust story using just one set. For my journaling this time, I wrote, Erin and I have made it a goal to invite Isabella's friends over at least once a month. Today, the Fuentes family came over for a day of fun. It was awesome to get to know them better. We were all so happy with how well the kids played and can't wait to do this again soon. So very, very simple storytelling, and love having these pictures documented. I hope you enjoyed seeing how today's layout came together. I'm going to be back again next week working on the next layout, which I believe is going to be a double page spread. So we'll be working on the back side of this one and telling another summer story. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next process video. Bye, friends.